Hey everybody, and welcome back to Rebuilding Sunderland. Welcome back to the Sunderland Road to Glory. My name's Webby. If you are new to this series, it's a great time to hop on board. We've just got up to the Championship. If you are new, please leave a like down below. A subscribe would really help me out. Let's crack on and take a look at the summer transfers we've made so far. So it was almost a disaster of a summer, everybody. The board takeover that I was fearing went ahead, and the consortium that had come in before started again to bid for the club. Luckily, it fell through, but it was getting halfway through the summer transfer window, and I was unable to make any transfers whatsoever. I think it actually got to the 1st of July when all the free signings you can make leave, and it was still ongoing, and then they pulled out. So I'm really relieved. It does mean that we're still left open to a tycoon takeover, which I am hoping for, of course, later on. But we brought in the end, we opted to bring in most of the players we had on loan back again. So we got, of course, Andrew, we got Curtis Jones back in. Curtis Jones has improved so much this and last season. He is really terrific for us. And I decided one of my first signings was going to be Ricky Jade Jones from Peterborough, of course, 18 years old. Now, I think he is a tremendous pickup, everybody. 1.8 million. We had a budget, if you remember, of 8.4 or 5 or something along those lines. He's got pace in abundance. His attributes are already going up. And for an 18-year-old, I think he's going to be absolutely terrific for us. We let go. In the end, we got rid of Chris Maguire. Went off to Hearts there. Lyndon Gooch, sadly, we had to let go of. Hibs came in with a good offer, and I just couldn't really say no to that kind of money. £1 million in the bank. Aidan O'Brien went as well. So we were chipping away, whittling away all that dead wood that was in on contracts and on massive wages as well. Elliot Embleton went too. So it became the start of the fresh new season. Let's just have a look. It became the start of a fresh new season, and I was finally able to move on the transfers that I wanted. So you can see for the first time we actually paid some money, some real physical money for players. Our most expensive player of the summer was Raheem Harper from West Brom. Now, I've got experience of this guy from a couple of FMs ago, being absolutely unreal, unbelievable. He was for me in that save. I think he is really good. I wanted to move to a Mazzala-based system in R2 in midfield, and I think he is absolutely brilliant. Perhaps we overpaid a little for him. What was the fee in the end? 4.5 million up front, potentially rising to 7.25. So it was a big old chunk of our budget. But I just felt that we needed somebody in that central midfield to pick up there. You can see these players we just let go on a free. They weren't going to do anything for us. And I was a little bit disappointed to lose Max Power here. I think he still could have had something to offer us, but he was just causing such a fuss about his lack of game time. I thought it was better to bite the bullet and just let him leave the club. Now, in his place, I was looking, searching for a central midfielder. We got several options. So we got Billy Gilmore for the deep laying playmaker role. We got Billy Gilmore. We got this guy, Jamie Bowden. Now, I think, if I'm right in saying that he normally comes available on a free at the end of next season, but I decided to move in for him now just in case. Maybe I overpaid a little bit for him. I don't think so though. I think he's a real good pickup. He's versatile as well. If we decide to play the deep laying playmaker in the defensive role there, we can certainly do that with him. And once again, mentals, good physicals, decent technicals, and a 4.5 star potential ability. I think he's a good player for us to have picked up. So I was absolutely gobsmacked. It was getting towards the end of the transfers in the last couple of weeks, actually, and I was looking around for a central defender. We had Nate Phillips on trial, and he wasn't really doing that much for me. I think we had a couple of others in on trial. That's the system I do, by the way. I take them on trial if they're available on freeze and pick them up if I like the looks of them. It's a good way, the best way I think of doing it. But I could not believe my eyes when Nicolo Armini came up on a free. Last year he was an absolute beast. He really, really was. He was the sort of central defensive wonder kid that you went for. This year, I don't know. His potential ability says he's 5-star, so I don't see why he can't replicate that. This year, physical attributes absolutely through the roof. For somebody who's 20 years old, mental attributes again, amazing. Technicals in all the right areas. We're going to be playing him alongside Menji at centre back there. So I'm delighted with Armini. Goodness knows how I managed to get him on a free. Bola here was an interesting one. Again, he was one of those trialists who came in from Arsenal, released on a free. I'm not sure about him now that we've got him. I think that potential ability may be a little bit of a lie because of the rest of the quality of our team. He's got really, really good physicals, decent enough mentals, but his technicals are sadly lacking. I think anyway for a left back. But he's young. He could potentially. He's 22. So I mean, I don't know about him. Maybe it was wrong to bring him in, but I think he's a decent enough pickup. Continuing on, we got in Charlie Mccann. I'm delighted with this one, you guys. I think he could be the real bargain, the real steal, the surprise, if you like, of the summer. Charlie Mccann coming in to play the deep laying playmaker, the Billy Gilmore role there. I think he's really, really good. 2.5-star current ability, 4.5-star potential ability, of course, famously from the Manchester United youth academy there. Josh Bola, again, another one of those free transfers. I think he's got a lot to like about him. This guy plays on the right hand side, but he's left-footed, so he can cut in on his left foot, and I've seen him in the friendlies do well on either flank. So really, really useful versatility player to have there. Adam Phillips, another free transfer in on loan, again really versatile. This guy can play either as the Mazzala or the shadow striker position there if Anjorin picks up a knock or an injury, and we don't fancy trying Barlow in there. This guy would be a really good option, I think. 2-star current ability, 3.5-star potential ability, and finally we got him in the end. It took me all summer to actually land him on loan. He kept saying no, kept knocking me back. Norwich were happy to let me have him on loan, but I am delighted. Adam Ida is here. I think he really could be the final piece of the jigsaw for our attack. Not that Cummins is bad in any way, shape or form, and he will be getting game time this season, but I think Adam Ida is just the epitome of what I want. He really is absolutely sensational for the role, for the pressing forward role, I think, that we're going to play him in. What a pickup that is from me. Well done, me there. And then Harvey White in on loan. Again, I felt we needed more cover in the central midfield. I think this guy is really, really good. He was at Birmingham, wasn't he? And then, he's from the Spurs youth. Went to Birmingham on loan, had a decent season for them last season, and then we picked him up on loan again. So if you have a look at the squad depth here now, guys, you can see we are really, really well stocked, aren't we? Every position that I've been able to cover off, I have covered off in this transfer window. I think we may be a little bit light, at fullback area. So Armini is going to play in the centre here, but that means that our only left backs are Hume, who I've never been that sure about Hume, and Cole de Silva. I'm happy with either of them, or happy-ish with either of them, but they're not like a real, super class Premier League level left back. But you can't have everything. And then at right back, I think we are again weak, but I've got more faith in Costanza than the backroom staff clearly have. Remember, we picked him up on a free, and he's already valued at 1.9 mil there. So that's just an indication. And then finally, the area that I'm most disappointed in, I think, is in goal. I had a couple of goalkeepers on trial this summer, but they just weren't really that good. I didn't really want to go for them, if I'm honest. So I stuck with what we've got here. But I think this is easily a good enough squad to stay up. We won't have any problems with that at all. I think probably mid-table, maybe sort of playoffs, if we can get everybody firing on all cylinders for us. So the game coming up for you guys is going to be the first game in the Championship here against Luton. You can see our pre-season has been really good. Some tonking results there. But our first game in pre-season is going to be against Luton in the league. Let's get to the game itself. And of course, in the build-up week here, Harvey White has just picked up a knock, so we won't be seeing him for a little while, unfortunately. He's got a sports hernia out for 4 to 5 weeks. So that is a bit of a shame, but we do have a lot of strength and depth in that central midfield area. That's an area that I knew we were a little bit weak in, and an area which I think we have actually nailed on, improved over the summer. So here we are then, everybody, day of the game. This is the team I think we're going to go with here. We're going to play Ida up top in pressing forward. I want to see how he does. Curtis Jones over at inverted wing back over on the left, and drawing in shadow striker, of course. I'm so pleased to have got him in this season. He was so instrumental for us at the end of last season. Green is going to be going over on the right here. We've got Bola on the bench. Bola, where is he? There he is. Josh Bola on the bench if we need to bring him on. Ricky J. Jones also is on the bench there. Cummins on the bench. In the midfield, we're going to go with Harper and Gilmore. That is a really solid central midfield now, isn't it? And then over on the left back, De Silva, right back, Costanza, Menji, Armini, and Burge in goal. It's going to be interesting to see how we do this match. It should be a good yardstick of how we're going to do the rest of the season, I think. So here we are then, get to the dressing room, give the team talk. We should be winning this. If we play with this our own game, we can all win. You're all capable of that. Let's kick off the game here. So, like I say, I think I'm pleased with the summer so far. Let me know what you think down below. Have I managed to pick up anybody you've had this FM who you think, yeah, Webby, that's a really great signing? Let me know what they did for you in your save. Always interested to hear that kind of stuff. So it's already into 15 minutes here. Not too much has happened in the way of highlights, but I think that's fine. We don't want to be too sort of ambitious this summer. Gilmore, this season rather. Gilmore with a corner there. Green picks up, charging down the left. Green into Jones. Oh, that was a clearance at the back there. We've got to be careful. Menji with a dangerous tackle there. We've got to forget these teams are above us now in this league. Above us are just another level from the teams we've been used to facing last league. So we've got to be really careful here of not counting our chickens or not getting too ambitious. But that's a pleasing first half. I think we had the better of that first half there. Let's go to the dressing room and give the halftime team talk here. What's it saying? I dropped my slipper there. What's it saying? Outstretched arms or pump fists. We're not doing too badly at all. If everyone continues to work hard, we will win this. Everybody seems motivated from that. Excellent stuff. And I'm going to give a shout of some encouragement. Oftentimes encouragement works better than demanding more. But I think I'm going to make some changes now. We're into the 59th minute, so I think I am going to bring on Josh Bola, see if he can do anything over on the right-hand side there. Adam Ida's been a little bit quiet, but I think I'll leave him on for the time being. And then, we'll leave it as is. We'll confirm that sub there. I think, if anything, I'm a little bit worried about our lack of, killer cutting edge on the bench in terms of like our wider positions, if that makes sense. Our strikers are fine, I think. Speaking of which, I'm going to get on Cummins now. See if Jason Cummins can continue on. And then Barlow I think is going to come on for Anjorin. Let's confirm those subs there. I think we can still. I think we can only make 3 now this season. I think the 4 was just for the just for last season. Harper, can he score on his debut? Shoots into Slugger, the goalkeeper. That's a cracking name, that is. So let's just check to see if we can make 4 subs this FM. Dobson for Gilmore. No, we can't. No, they put that in for only 1 season, so that's fair enough. So last 10 minutes of the game, I'll take a 0-0 here. Don't want to concede in the last minute though. That would be dreadful. Bree, I've had him on a few saves before. He's a good wing back. Good closing down from ourselves. Jones, Curtis Jones, sprinting forward. Cummins scoring there for Sunderland. He always turns up. Jason Cummins, you are my hero, son. 1-0 to Sunderland at the Stadium of Light. Can we close out the game now? It would be a good result, a good victory to see us securing our first points in this division. Can we close out the game now? 3 minutes to go, 2 minutes to go, 1 minute to go. Blow your whistle, ref. Oh, highlight Costanza to Billy Gilmore. Harper. Played well, Harper. Jones, Curtis Jones. Playing into the box. De Silva. Away. Oh, we don't want to get caught on the counter here. Not in the last minute. Not like this, FM. Well done, Armini. Don't play it back to the keeper. Well done. Well done, lads. Good play. Nice and calm. Good stuff there. Cummins. Closed down by their defence. So the defence and basically just the teams, as I say, the calibre of player that we've got around us is just going to be so much stronger this season. It really is. Well done, Armini. Well away. So any kind of points we can pick up early doors to get the momentum going like we did last season is terrific. So there we go. Excellent start. 1-0 Sunderland against Luton. So there we have it, everybody. Hope you've enjoyed that one there. Hope you've enjoyed my summer transfers. If you have, please leave a like down below. A subscribe would really help me out. Just a comment as well on whether or not you've had any of those players that I brought in. You know, how they've done for you, how you think I've done in the window would be excellent as well. Have a lovely rest of your day, everyone.